Welcome everybody to another edition of Mikey's Mail, and we're going to learn how to single crochet. So if you've never touched a crochet hook before, we've already just done lesson number 1 of creating the chain and starting to double crochet. So this is how you single crochet. So we just finished off and we're on the very edge. We have not moved up at all, and what we want to do in order to start going to, single crochet all the way to the over the row, we have to chain 1. So just grabbing it and chain 1. Now I've told you about matching post to post. Well, because we are single crocheting, we actually have to go into the very first stitch that's available, which is coming out of. So we just want to stick our hook in, grab our material, and pull through. So single crochet, how we do it: we go into the very next stitch available, grab the material, pull it through. You will now have 2. Grab the material, pull through, and there you go, done. So next stitch, pull through, done. Next stitch, pull through, done. So you can see these stitches are a lot smaller than the double crochet, and a lot of the baby stuff and really tight crochet stuff is done with single crochet. So you can see that the posts are virtually non-existent. They are still there, but they're very non-existent, and you really can't grab them too well. So single crochet looks really fabulous, but it can make a project go a very long time. It's like knitting with the little knitting needles. It takes a long time in order to grow, and you can see just on this round alone that the double crochet that we see here is like really massive in comparison. So the single crochet has its place in crochet, and it helps you define different patterns and etc. So again, we still want to pay attention to where the posts are. We're coming on the other side, and we got 1 post here and another, therefore we have 2 stitches left. So going in and through, and now we're on the final because this one is sitting out like a sore thumb. And again, you want to make sure that you're not grabbing it by this gap that seems very obvious, but you want to grab it by the stitch, leaving 2 on top and 1 underneath the hook, grabbing the material and pulling it through, and now you are done. Okay, this will settle itself out, trust me. So now we want to rotate just like so and work our way back across. So again, just like we started before, we want to pull through, so chain 1, and we want to go into that first stitch that you see there. Okay, it's the first one that the chain is coming out of, so it's 1. Okay, and now we're just going to work our way across again. So just going into the stitch and pulling through. So in, pull through, then 2. Pull through and done. Pull through and done. Pull through and done. Kind of getting ahead of myself, so just pull through. So single crochet is very quick to do, but it takes a long time in order to grow a project because the stitches are so small in comparison to the height. And so we'll just work our way to the edge, review, finishing the edge one more time, and we'll move on to lesson number 3. Okay, so you got 2 posts left. I can see that here because I can feel it even with my fingers as well. So you got 1 and 2, so you want to make sure you get that. So the 1 was be really obvious to you that you got to do it, but the final one is not so obvious. That's where a lot of people goof up. Make sure you go into the stitch, not the gap. Just pulling it through and pull through 2, and that is single crochet. And you can see how much of a difference that we grew based on doing 2 lines of double crochet. This is 2 lines here. Again, we didn't really grow that much, and there you go. So that's single crochet.